Welcome back to Good Day, where we love local.
And there's something better than a nice cold beer or maybe a tasty pastry, but what if you combine the two?
Yeah, so you get a pastry and beer pairing at Quenched and Tempered. Alex Droz and pastry chef Kyle Walborn, they're here with the invite, and this is a very interesting combination. Pastries and beer. So how did this all come about?
It started, he owned a vintage clothes store pop-up, and he had it at our place. And he said, I make pastries. Do you want to try some? So every Tuesday for about 2 months, I got pastries. He just kept bringing me cream puffs and cookies, marshmallows.
That had to be a nice
gig. It was tough. It was really tough. So it was like, beer activates all the flavor sensors on your tongue, so no matter what you eat, you can pair it with anything or contrast with anything. And so we just spent time drinking and eating sweets until we thought the perfect combination, so we decided to open up our first pastry beer pairing, and more to come.
Yes.
So you sell vintage clothes.
Yes.
And you like to bake.
I've done pastries for the majority of my life, for about 15 years. Baker, pastry chef. Do the clothes thing on the side. Yeah, so many traits.
You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
You have an interesting, just style. I love it.
Thank
and
you.
Also, we were just breaking down earlier what we have in front of us. And you know your stuff, so what are we looking at?
What are we talking about?
Yeah, we're doing a stout creme brulee. We'll go with the stout that it's also made with. We're doing a cashew Pearland cream puff that has a candied cashew on top. It has the pastry cream inside. That'll go with
the
brown ale, just rounds it out nice. We have an Irish stout marshmallow. Like I said, it kind of mimics the top of like a Guinness, but it's made with his Irish stout, so it has the creamy top. And then we have an orange candied snickerdoodle. The orange peels are candied in ginger and star anise, and it goes well with the spiced plum beer as well.
Okay, so all of this is paired with beer.
Everything was made to pair with the beer.
That's correct.
Oh, wow. So really cool experience. So folks can just come in and you have a menu of these pairings?
It's a ticketed event. So it happens this coming Saturday, December 30th from 6 to 8. Well, so I have live music with Tim Ohlers from Toledo with that. So if you go to eventbrite.com and search Quench and Temper to be on there, or you can go to our Facebook page and there's a link that will allow you to pre-reserve your ticket.
Okay, so do you guys have a limit right now, or?
We're limiting it to 30, but if it gets bigger, we can move everything upstairs.
Okay.
And so if a lot more people want to get into it, we can do a bigger session.
Okay, can we get a look at what this experience will be like?
So we did the stout creme brulees with our bourbon barrel aged imperial stout. We're actually pairing it with our Schwartz beer, which is a black lager. And so we have coffee roasted notes of the black lager that pair well with the bourbon and deep roastiness of that stout. The brown ale is just our run-of-the-mill American brown, so you're going to have some caramel and toffee notes that go well with the caramel pralines, the cashews, sorry. Which is amazing on there. And there's a little bit more dark beers on there. This is my favorite, the dry Irish stout with the mushrooms, because we did this thing called beer poking, where you take a red hot piece of metal and stick it in a stout, and it caramelizes the sugars. And you get this nice, frothy, warm head that tastes like a marshmallow. We made it specifically for the dry Irish stout.
So how do all these combinations come about? It just seems like you have to be a scientist to create some of this.
You got to be an artist.
Okay. Okay.
And so we both view, he views the pastries as art, and I brew beer as art, and so it just goes hand in hand. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful combination. And then we have our Belgian spiced plum triple that goes well with spiced candied orange peel snickerdoodle.
So how long have you guys been around?
We've had our tap room open 2022, August of 2022, and we've been distributing since 2019.
Beautiful. So where can people find you guys?
Different bars around the Toledo area in Lucas County and Wood County, and then 1210 Jackson Street right down the road from here.
Yeah, love that. And so for this event, will you be on hand at this event?
I will be.
So are you going to be breaking things down to folks?
I will be.
Okay, because I think people need to get understand.
There will be a reason of why we made what we made, why we paired it, what you did, what you should be tasting with it, and if you want to try different beers, save some of your dessert and try some contrasting beers. That's more than allowed. It's for fun, it's for experimenting, and it's for just enjoying yourself, especially around the holidays when you might have family you want to bring someone to, or get away from your family to go to and have a beer. And it's not the New Year's yet, so we're not breaking any resolutions. Perfect timing.
You got 1 weekend to get it out of your system.
This is the time.
So again, where can people get those tickets?
Eventbrite.com if you search Quench and Tempered, or go to our Facebook page, and there will be a link to it.
Okay. Thanks, guys. We appreciate you coming in this morning.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Well, we have, you might have heard of goat yoga, but how about puppy yoga? You do yoga, don't you?
I do yoga, yeah.
You do puppy yoga? Is that a thing?
Nope, I could not get anything done.
Okay, well, the new trend that's not only adorable, but helping people finish 2023 on a calm note.
That and much more when Good Day returns.